Gavin here. Myself and Sinead have just finished recording this week's episode of the 42 FM, and on this week's episode we explain to you that you have been looking at our struggling international football teams and asking all the wrong questions. The question to ask is not how have we become so bad, but rather how are we so good? The context for all of this are comments made by the Sports Minister last week explaining that the promised funding for League of Ireland academies is not imminent. This comment caused despair on the ground in Irish football, and on this week's pod we explain why. We've got some fairly alarming stats and figures to show where Ireland is when it comes to producing international footballers compared to the rest of Europe, especially post-Brexit, and why without this money we're condemning ourselves to a future as an international minnow. We do look at the broader questions: should taxpayers' money be going to funding elite players, and can the FAI be trusted with this money in the first place? So that and more on this week's episode of 42 FM, and free wherever you get your podcasts.